This time
Don't stop there.
on Highway Thru Hell,
We're sliding. Jump out. Jump out.
an unexpected turn
Kurt, move! Out of the way!
becomes a terrifying moment.
Oh, no.
A head-on crash
Going for the Trans-Canada spin.
on the Trans-Canada Highway
Closure's not an option.
tests Jamie's tow buddy.
I'd like to get this thing going.
And a backroad beast
It's a maiden voyage.
is brought back to life.
Is it your first day?
Out of the Coca-Cola, heading east.
It's brutal. The wind is just nuts.
Late winter near Hope, British Columbia.
Gotta be 100-mile-an-hour wind.
Howling winds are whipping up a hazard on local roads.
Trees, branches, they're flying everywhere.
The way that the wind's blowing, you have to really watch out for flying debris, so always expect the unexpected.
Just after 10 p.m.,
Anything can happen. Spur of the moment, just like that.
veteran trucker Jennifer Ferguson climbs the Coquihalla Highway on high alert.
Animals, people, stop, accident. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that wind's crazy.
Oh yeah, there's a tree. There was a tree just in the middle of the road.
Moments later,
Ah, what the heck happened?
her worst fears are realized.
Boy, you hit that tree hard. Like you got it right in the windshield. Is he all right? Does anybody know?
The driver
That came in right on top of me.
is still in the cab and still in shock.
Yeah, they could have taken one of those branches right into him.
On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option.
Something going on north of the split there. Sticks and branches and trees everywhere.
On the Coke,
Guy hit a tree.
a stunned trucker is on the side of the highway after a bizarre crash.
I come around the corner and all of a sudden, bang, the tree is right in front of me.
It's a frighteningly close call for driver Glenn Compton.
So I ended up with the windshield and the tree all on top of me. That came through the window on me.
A branch coming through your front window, that's just something you don't really expect.
Paramedics are on scene.
Okay, you don't want to come with us?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, you're gonna need some stitches.
But Glenn will stay with his rig for now.
I feel pretty lucky, yeah. The more I think about it, the more I realize that, I could have been just another statistic.
Highway crews clear what's left of the tree. And a classic Jamie Davis wrecker is en route for the damaged truck.
We got a call northbound on the Coke.
Tonight, the odd job
Semi had a tree hit it.
is in the hands of Jamie's mechanic, Brian Rash.
The impact must have been phenomenal.
It's Brian's first time operating Jamie's heaviest piece of classic iron.
For this call, I get to take the general out.
It's nice to have Brian around. He's able to jump in the wrecker when need be.
Fix them, drive them, holy mackerel, whatever. We'll see what we can do for them.
The driver is standing by as Brian rolls up on scene.
You all right?
Oh yeah, I got lots of stitches coming, but
Oh, mackerel.
Could have been different.
hit it at 100.
You're one lucky bugger.
The tree came down across the road as I came up to it. Bam, right into it.
Holy.
I'm shocked that a tree actually hit a guy in a windshield.
Slow her down coming through here, guys.
The wreck is also hauling
It's got mail in it, eh?
Oh, gotcha.
a time-sensitive load.
The mail load is of the utmost priority. It has to keep rolling.
I hit a tree on one.
Another tractor has been dispatched to haul the mail away.
The other truck that's gonna take over the trailer is like about 10 minutes away.
But with high winds still threatening to fell more trees, Brian needs to get everyone off the road.
We are in one of the most dangerous spots. I just gotta get it out as quick as possible. Get up to a safe pullout.
I'll stop when it's safe, okay?
Yeah.
The quickest way
Okay, we'll get you a spot.
to get to the nearby pullout is for the shaken driver
Okay, let's go.
to get back behind the wheel.
A little bit chilly.
The windshield's completely annihilated.
Oh, Lord, that's trucking.
He's a warrior. He's going to get the product where it needs to go.
After a short, windy drive,
Just pulling up here.
the rig reunites with the wrecker,
Okay, I'm gonna spin the wrecker around.
and Brian gets to work to disconnect the load of mail
I'll pull your wheel.
from the damaged tractor. The kingpin is released,
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
and the impaled tractor is free to roll.
Brian, being a mechanic, understands trucks and equipment.
Brian lines up the general.
Hook up to my rear end.
He's got great work ethic, and he's driven to get the job done.
there we go. Got it? Got her. Good enough. Not going anywhere.
Before Brian departs, the fresh tractor arrives to get the mail on the move.
Truck showed up. I'm hooked up.
Thanks, brother.
Hope you have a better night.
After the terrifying event,
Drive carefully.
All right, you bet.
the survivor is on his way.
He's headed on to the hospital to get stitched up.
And Brian returns to the yard, still blown away.
A tree coming through the windshield? You never know what's gonna happen.
It could have been a lot worse for him.
Lucky man.
The next morning, 75 miles northeast in Merritt,
Bring it on. I'm ready.
a 30-ton wrecker heads to a call outside of town.
Got a pickup truck down the bank. That's pretty much all I know right now.
Reliable Towing's James Luke rolls out in his prized heavy wrecker.
I'm bringing Black Sheep. It's got big winches on it.
But today, James will have to leave the blacktop behind for an off-road recovery.
The information that I was given is this truck's quite a ways down, so this is why I'm bringing Black Sheep up with me.
Last winter, James and the heavy wrecker climbed into the backcountry
And he should be right here.
to recover another vehicle 200 feet below.
It's got the longer reach, more cable, and the stronger pull.
But dispatching big trucks up back roads
So this wasn't here before, right?
makes reliable company owner Suki Manj nervous.
Taking out expensive equipment to do jobs that could cause major damage is tough to see. Well, come over there and get me when you're done.
Today, following James in a one-ton,
So how about far are we going? Sunshine Valley East.
is new recruit Curtis Kristen.
Today will be my first time working around a heavy wrecker, so this will be quite the experience for me.
He's my little swamper.
You like learning from the best?
Come on, don't give me that much credit.
Arriving at the turn, the customer is waiting just ahead to lead James to the crash site.
That way I'm not trying to find a mystery vehicle in Forest Service Road somewhere. Going up these Forest Service roads, it's important to keep the momentum going so that I can continue to climb.
But as James and Black Sheep forge ahead,
Sliding a bit.
conditions only get worse.
Come on, don't stop.
There's ice on the road, and the road is banked towards the ravine.
But coming around an icy bend,
Don't stop there, don't stop.
So as I'm climbing up the hill, the owner stops in the middle of the road.
James is forced to hit the brakes.
We're sliding. Jump out. Jump out. Get out. Jump out! Jump out! Out of the way! Kurt, move! Oh, no.
On a back road near Merritt, BC,
Don't stop there, don't stop.
a 30-ton wrecker
We're sliding. Jump out. Jump out.
is slipping towards disaster.
Kurt, move! Jump out! Jump out! Out of the way!
I have to think quick on my feet,
Stop, stop, stop.
or that thing's going over.
Oh, no, no, no.
James deploys a stiff leg
Holy,
to anchor Black Sheep.
holy.
I managed to get the truck stopped. Pretty intense moment, kind of scary.
Look at that. 3 inches from going over. I thought it was game over for us. That's $500,000 about to go over the cliffside.
It's a very serious situation.
All right.
On his first recovery, it's the last thing Curtis expected to see.
We were pretty close to losing 2 trucks. Me and James were just, I think, in shock.
With Black Sheep on the brink,
I don't even want to touch the truck.
James calls for backup.
Yeah.
The owner of the truck stopped in front of me, and then the truck just started sliding backwards.
In rough terrain, the situation could turn on a dime and it becomes very dangerous.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Minutes later, from the reliable yard, a 50-ton wrecker is dispatched with crew supervisor Dylan Greenwood.
Heavy wreckers are designed for highway use. If you have to take them into the bush, it beats the crap out of them.
We're going up the hill. Take a look.
Kurt,
While they wait,
you're gonna have to back the winch lines off.
James turns his attention to the other wrecker on scene.
Kurt had managed to lose traction in the same spot and started sliding backwards.
Grab a snatch block too, if you can, and a J-hook.
I gotta figure a way to get Kurt back up onto the road in a safe spot.
So you're gonna walk this cable up to the tree.
Using their surroundings, a tree is used to secure the 1-ton.
We're gonna pull this truck completely right over.
Using this tree, we'll actually anchor the truck. Use the winches to pull the truck off the edge side.
Hook it to where that chain is. Pull that thing as tight as you can.
With a redirected line, James slides the truck away from the edge.
I think it's almost retirement time after that. That's the worst gut feeling I've had. Yeah, that was way too close. That's what stopped Kurt. That's all that stopped him.
Moments later, a welcomed sight rolls up.
Hey, Dylan.
The reliable 50-ton wrecker
Thor's got the pulling power to get the Black Sheep back up on solid ground.
and lead operator
How's it going, buddy?
Dylan Greenwood.
Thanks for coming to the rescue.
It's a smart choice. We're not chancing on losing any equipment over the side.
Hopefully it makes it.
Okay, so once you get tension, I'll lift the stiff leg and then I'll release the brakes.
Yep.
Dylan tightens up his winch line
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
And carefully
Keep pulling.
tugs Black Sheep
It's moving now.
back to safety.
Okay, stop there.
Okay.
Good, James.
James hops in his wrecker,
We'll go to the top of the hill and then we'll get spun around.
and both heavies head uphill to turn around.
If we're facing downhill, it's a short distance and we're at the bottom.
Not wasting any time,
Hey!
the rookie operator
They thought we may needed a heavy for this one, but we'll see what we can do with the 1 ton first.
starts the recovery.
With the situation that we just have, I definitely don't want to put the Black Sheep or even Thor at risk.
But as Curtis begins the pull, the slick road and tough terrain put up a fight.
This pickup truck could get caught on tree stumps, rocks, and put a lot of strain on the tow truck and the operator.
$250 miles northeast
What's happening? Highway 1?
on the Trans-Canada Highway.
We've been gone for 5 days almost, so I'll be glad to get back.
Jamie Davis is on a long haul and has just passed through his new base in Golden, heading west to his main yard in Hope.
This winter, the long haul business for us has been good. And having the 2 locations, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of long hours.
But as he reaches the town of Revelstoke,
I'm gonna stop and see a buddy of mine.
Jamie turns off the highway
Go see what he has in his pile of junk.
and into a yard owned by veteran tow operator
Hey, John.
John Kempman.
John and I met a long time ago.
Not too bad. How are you?
Where you been? Oh, yeah, well, they grow on you, you know.
6.5 feet tall, he's known as Big John.
He's got hands twice the size of mine.
So what's in here? Just the trailer yard?
I bought these Super Bees.
How we became good friends is I'll sell him a truck and he'll buy another part off of me.
Man, I can't believe how much carnage you have in wreckage.
Yeah, oh yeah. We hit it off pretty good. We're both kind of wheelers and dealers.
So this is the Kenworth?
Yeah.
Big John has been in the business for decades.
Bought Columbia Towing in May 2000, and we've owned it ever since.
He's been around a long, long time. Really great recovery guy.
But John is more than a tow buddy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Last summer,
So this is the compound here?
This is the compound.
Jamie got a good look at John's operation in Golden
So I think I like this golden thing.
and struck a deal to take over the yard.
He had 3 places going, and this one here he wanted to let go.
All right, well, it's a deal.
Okay.
All right.
After today's short visit,
Have a safe trip.
Yeah, I will.
Jamie needs to get back on the highway.
Yep, see you later.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's time for me to hit the road again.
But as he leaves Revelstoke,
Did I get an accident scene up here? We're stopped. It's all backed up.
there's word of a crash just outside the mountain town.
The road's blocked. I guess we're not going anywhere for a while.
A head-on collision
That's not good.
as the Trans-Canada Highway closed in both directions.
When it shuts down, it's a choke point.
Ooh, that truck does not look good. How bad's that accident, do you know?
Near Revelstoke, BC,
Keep on pretty.
a major crash has shut down a vital corridor.
The Trans-Canada Highway is the main route.
I hope that guy's all right. Does look like a very good accident.
Responding to the call in a 35-ton wrecker is Jamie's longtime friend,
We are going to head on.
Big John.
I know this recovery is a pickup versus a semi.
Apparently it is blocking the road and no traffic's getting through anywhere.
The main thing is to get on scene so I can see what I need to do.
Arriving at the accident,
Yeah, crew's on scene now.
John gets his first look.
There's a pickup and a semi, both smashed to smithereens. It's a big mess. This is a miracle that nobody has died here.
It's all blocked up.
But with traffic backing up,
Swing this trailer out of the way
John needs to act fast,
so we can get traffic cleared up.
rigging to the back of the semi.
First goal on the job here is to open the westbound lane.
Get it out of here.
But the trailer is fully loaded.
It's a refrigerated sea can, and it's most likely 60,000 pounds.
With 2 lines on the wreck, John starts to whinge.
Look out.
On the outskirts of Merritt, a recovery on an icy road is keeping a new operator on his toes.
Being out in the backcountry, the potential for danger is there all the time.
Hey!
Curtis and the crew discover a log is jammed inside a wheel well.
You need a chainsaw? I do. All right.
But a quick cut and the wreck is free to roll. Moments later, Dylan returns
Get too old for this.
along with James in the 2 heavy wreckers.
It was the log in the wheel well.
There's a log in the wheel well?
There was, they cut it.
Now, Reliable's top operators
That front tire still good up there?
should make quick work
Throw that other line to the back end, as long as it fits over the cable.
getting the truck up the bank.
There you go, perfect.
But Dylan
Cool, start pulling them, buddy. Lift your boom up.
Boom up.
Yeah.
takes another direction,
Just watch yourself.
leaving the new recruit on the controls.
Clear!
Good?
Yep. In this business, there's no school for tow truck drivers. They learn from being on the job.
More?
Clinch.
Working with 2 heavy hitters in the tow industry, I'm a little nervous,
Keep going, buddy.
but we are going to see what happens.
Watch out, one second.
Hold on.
Hey!
Anybody know if Highway 1 is open yet?
To the east,
Highway 1 is closed.
on the Trans-Canada Highway,
Look out.
Jamie's longtime friend, Big John, battles a 60,000-pound trailer blocking the road.
We know that it's heavy, and we're just going to lift it and let it swing towards the shoulder.
John now has the trailer tying up only 1 lane,
Traffic's probably backed up almost across the bridge.
but the vital artery is still closed because of the pickup that collided head-on.
The highway is blocked. There's no traffic getting through.
So John calls in a deck truck
Okay, Just let me get the deck all the way out.
And his brother Jerry
Hook it on the trailer hitch. Round the top if you can, Jerry.
to clean up the carnage.
Where it comes out of the hitch, yeah, there.
He usually steps up to the plate. I still give all the orders, though.
Just gonna grab it by the back and spin it.
Taking advantage of the icy conditions,
Clear.
the Columbia crew spins the wreck and loads it onto a deck truck.
Okay, I'll take this down to the wide spot. That was easy.
We just all work together and we get it done one step at a time.
With the pickup hauled away to a pullout.
Yeah, we're slowly rolling west out here, guys.
One lane is clear.
What do I got to deal with here now?
But Big John faces a hefty problem.
We'll hook onto the front of the truck. We'll jerk it out here on the road.
The smashed semi still blocks the other lane.
Hey, you guys!
The fact that there's only a 2-lane highway here, it heightens the pressure.
Here comes my other truck.
Arriving to clear the transport is Columbia's most powerful heavy.
Because you know what they say, eh? Closure's not an option.
We have one we call the Heavy Hooker. It's a 50-ton Century wrecker on a 95 Western Star.
Okay, we'll try that, Jerry. I think you're off the road.
The 50-ton is in position,
Let's pull the other one down.
but it's a struggle
How we doing, brother? You getting around it?
to rig to the totaled tractor.
Pretty tight.
Everything's falling apart,
Yeah, you got it. It's right there. Throw this line on there.
and it'll be coming out in pieces if we don't hook on the right way.
And John discovers another snag. The tractor's brakes are locked up.
Let's go dolly the trailer off, because once we start pulling on this thing, we might have trouble getting it disconnected.
The semi can't be towed as one unit.
It should be fairly compressed forward right now.
So John grabs a classic piece of rigging
I use an old-fashioned J-hook.
to free the tractor from the trailer.
And when you crack the whip, lots of times that handle will just pull right out.
But the brothers
We're having trouble getting the kingpin released.
are in a bind.
Still locked? Yeah.
I think we can be here a while. Any word on what's causing this bottleneck?
In the BC interior,
There's an accident, yeah.
a head-on crash has closed Highway 1 outside Revelstoke.
That route is such a needed route. Everybody feels it.
Struggling to disconnect the damaged tractor from its trailer
Okay.
is Columbia Towing's John Campman.
It's not releasing right now because there's just too much pressure.
To free up the two units,
Gonna have to try and pull that truck back a bit to get the pressure off the fifth wheel pin.
Big John deploys a special tool on his 35-ton wrecker.
Take this to that first back tire and I'll grab a chain.
A side puller.
We're gonna run the side puller and hook to the back of the truck.
That's good like that. Now I'll start pulling on the truck and you start pulling on that J-hook, Jerry.
And we're gonna pull the truck and the trailer until we get some relief on that kingpin.
With the 35 tons underlift braced against the rear bumper and its side puller winching the tractor backwards, John will take the pressure off the fifth wheel plate. Then, with the 50-ton wrecker, pull the two units apart. Underlift in position, John triggers his side puller. Until
There, I got it! Got it!
the kingpin gives way.
We got lucky there.
I'm gonna try to pull it off now.
Now, using the big wrecker, John must get the mangled tractor
Hey!
to a pullout up the road.
It might be a little bit of a tough pull, especially when it's hit that hard in the front.
And there's an added complication.
I'm gonna get sideways to it so I can spin it around and take it to the wide spot.
The pullout is on the opposite side of the road. But John...
Yeah, just hook that one line on this side. It should be freewheeled.
...has a trick up his sleeve.
Done up? Okay, we're going for the Trans-Canada spin.
Drive ahead and just spin that truck right around the opposite direction. Stand clear. Here comes the Trans-Canada spin.
Over to the wide spot we go.
After his trademarked maneuver, Big John brings in another tractor.
Gonna get that truck backed in there into that trailer now and we'll be good as gold. Air up.
And the last piece of the wreck is off the highway.
It's all good.
They open up the one yet?
In less than 2 hours.
Highway in both directions cleared.
Traffic on the Trans-Canada is moving again.
Good job there, guys.
My crew did a great job. Highways is happy.
John's final task is caging the brakes on the tractor. After the dirty job,
I'm gonna go wash my butt.
the veteran operator has one more signature move.
Oh, I'll just have a little rest here. Whoa! There, now the seat won't get so dirty. Okay, you follow me?
He's a great guy,
Good to go?
and he knows his stuff.
The main thing is you have fun doing it.
200 miles west, near Merritt,
There you go, keep going.
Dylan and James watch as a junior operator wrestles a pickup
Come on.
up a steep bank.
Gotta be careful dragging it up the mountainside. They get caught on a lot of stuff. Keep her coming all the way.
Okay, hold there.
But on the narrow road,
Okay, I'm gonna throw this up to you.
there's not enough room to land the pickup.
We gotta kind of change what we are doing here. We're gonna run another line up to a tree.
Just go through the rim. You can.
Grab the front wheel, pull the truck up the rest of the weight. Okay.
Dylan
You can run it, buddy.
What?
You can run it. Just watch your head.
turns the complex pull
And keep an eye on that tree up top, right?
into a masterclass for Curtis.
Just start bringing that line up as soon as you get a little tension on this one. Keep going, keep going, keep going. People have taken me under their wing, so I'm gonna pass it on. So yeah, just suck this one up. Keep going a little more. Right there, now chase, catch up with the other line. Just a little bit out of that one, settle it down. You want the truck to do that almost. It's all right.
It's good to see all these new hires take the position.
You're almost where you want to be.
They were great at showing me what to do
We're sitting now.
and letting me do the recovery.
And now with that guy.
After hours on the icy road
4.
and a few stressful moments,
Okay.
Good.
the reliable crew
Line it up out there. Get it roughly into where you need it to be.
is ready to head for home.
It's been a long day. It's good to get this thing done. Cool. Throw a strap on it. Okay. It's actually fared pretty good.
But as the job wraps up, James Luke is still shaken.
We're sliding. Jump out.
From earlier in the day
Kurt, move! Out of the way!
when he nearly lost his truck.
Oh, no, no, no. That was too close for me.
Oh, I'm so ready to go home and just ignore today. I'm not going to take the chance of taking Black Sheep up any more FSR roads. Truck could have went over. Dylan saved the day.
The next morning, at Reliable's yard in Merritt, Black Sheep is back, safely outside the main bay.
The heavy wreckers, they're designed to drive on highways. They're not great for off-road.
But inside,
Weld it? Yeah. Okay.
a special project, and the answer to the team's back road dilemma is underway.
We need it to suit our needs, so we're gonna have to change a few things to make it work for us.
For Dylan and the crew,
Yeah, you can put it right forward.
it's a potential game changer.
We just purchased a military truck in the hopes of being able to do any job that's out there for us.
After weeks of work,
Crack the doors open.
behind closed doors,
Fire it up.
Reliable's new off-road warrior
She's a beaut.
rolls out.
They call it Bruce. Bruce Banner, which is the Hulk.
It's a big old beastie truck. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, it actually rides really good.
Built in the 1980s, the M936 military Rotator is spec'd out to tackle heavy jobs in unforgiving terrain. The all-wheel drive 6x6 Rotator
Working like a dream, buddy.
is designed to claw its way into the roughest backcountry.
It's a big beast. Pull some trucks up some hills, out of mud, out of ditches.
After hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars in customization,
There's a few things that we have to do to get her designed the way we want it to be.
Team Reliable's Green Gamble will soon be put to the test.
This is high risk for us. Hopefully the truck will pay off.
At the Reliable yard in Merritt, owner Suki Manj arrives for his first look at a secret weapon.
So this can rotate right around to the cab, right?
Yeah, you can put it right forward.
Nearly ready
The new monster.
for its first off-road test.
That machine is huge.
Big beast.
The tire size is bigger than me. It's unbelievable.
The 23,000-pound military Rotator was recruited
Look at this thing.
to spare his wreckers from backroad battle wounds.
I'm hopeful that it's going to recover the property of our clients safely. Like, look at this.
But the 36-year-old machine
Well, not to put any pressure on you, but I'd like to get this thing going.
has yet to prove itself. Later that day,
Okay, you ready to go?
the military truck,
It's gonna be a fun truck to play around with.
now known as Bruce,
Right on. That's awesome.
is dispatched to its first call.
That's the maiden voyage. Today we'll see what she can do.
Military Rotator definitely turns people's heads.
Along for the test run
Just another day in paradise.
is operator James Luke.
So we're going up in the middle of nowhere and we're going to recover a trailer that was stolen. Even though it's not a really big job, our mission today is to take Bruce up the mountain and go test it out.
Rolling up to deep snow, Dylan stops to chain up.
It's got 54-inch military tires, which are pretty much past your chest.
You're there. Hey, you can jump in.
Okay, I'm coming, hold on. Oh,
James leaves the 1-ton
oh my Lord. Okay, let's go.
for his first trip in Reliable's new ride.
Oh, and
rugged machine is barely challenged by the deep powder.
It's six-wheel drive, and we'll pretty much walk over anything.
But up the road,
There it is.
the next test lies ahead.
3.5K.
A stolen camper abandoned in the backcountry.
This is someone's pride and joy.
Luckily, it's all in pretty good shape and in one piece.
For the Rotator, the 5,000-pound RV
I want to pull it over a little bit, and then I'll pull ahead and I'll pull it over again.
should be a light challenge, but a critical test on the rotating boom.
Get it spun around in the right direction, going back down the mountain.
The boom is hand-operated from a swinging turret.
Swing the boom over.
And Dylan goes for his first ride.
Is it your first day? Keep coming. Okay.
And it's cool to have the Rotator. Makes your job a little easier on these tight back roads.
Winch.
But the military machine hasn't been to battle in decades.
It's been sitting for a couple years, so we might find some problems with it.
Winch it. Oh my God.
On a back road.
Swing the boom over.
Near Merritt, BC.
Okay.
It's the moment of truth for Reliable Towing's military Rotator brought back to life.
We don't even know if the thing is going to work. Testing it out on the back roads in the snowy conditions, it's definitely a risk.
Operating the boom.
Okay, drag it.
Like an army gunner.
Keep going.
Dylan is soon getting the hang of it.
Oh my God.
On the Reborn Wreckers.
Whoa.
First recovery for Reliable.
Okay.
Simmer! Wrong way!
It's a different beast. I feel like you step back in time when you run it.
James and Dylan line up the stolen camper.
Okay.
To haul it out of the bush.
Beauty. There we go.
This first test went well. It did a good job.
You're having too much fun.
Nearing the bottom of the road, they arrive back at the 1-ton.
Thank you for riding the tank.
We have to attach a trailer to the 1-ton because it actually has a trailer hitch.
There. Yeah, it's on there.
With the trailer secured,
You're a good man.
the team heads home.
The owner is waiting for us back at the yard.
Well, they got it.
As James rolls in,
That's good news, yeah.
the camper's owner is relieved.
If that's the worst damage, I have to be grateful. There we go.
Well, you're one of the lucky ones.
I know I am. I know I'm one of them.
It's a great feeling that we can return something in good condition back to its rightful owner.
Thank you very much, you guys.
No problem. That's what we're here for.
Thanks for the rescue. These guys are heroes.
A safe, successful recovery made possible by a commanding new addition to the Reliable fleet.
Now I don't have to take the black sheep off-road anymore.
Having the military truck makes me feel good. I know they have the tools. I know they have the ability. They can get the job done.
That's a pretty cool truck. Wow.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Wow.
A bad break
That don't sound good.
becomes a touchy job for Rick and Brandon.
Come on!
A steep problem
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Puts Ken's crew
Oh, Kenny!
over the edge. And a mired machine
Just sitting in soup.
has Al and Gord
Come on.
grinding it out.